Cybersecurity is critical in today's economy. As the digital age consumes most of today's transactions, more data becomes vulnerable. And while protection is most commonly viewed as keeping private data secure, cybersecurity also ensures that networks and the data they contain are fully operational and available. Like all things digital, both sides of cybersecurity are in a constant state of innovation, a constant struggle. The bad guys want in, and we want them out. Cybersecurity involves both physical protection as well as digital. One can just as easily hack into a network as they can walk out the front door with a hard drive if there is inadequate protections in place. The end game for cybersecurity is to protect your data over the course of a transaction and while stored. Why should I care about cybersecurity? As part of the small and medium business community, you face other consequences in failing to protect personal information and your computer. They include loss of access to the computing network, loss of confidentiality, integrity, and/or availability of information, research, and/or personal electronic data. Lawsuits, loss of public trust and/or business opportunities, prosecution, internal disciplinary action, or termination of employment. There are different cybersecurity threats like virus, malware, spyware, ransomware, identity theft, and hackers. The digital war has begun. The global battle to steal your secrets is turning hackers into arms. Did you know? There's an application that can record every keystroke you've ever typed on your smartphone, even an iPhone. It's not a sinister Trojan or an evil keylogger. It's simply the database that the phone draws on to supply autocomplete results. You can't dig in and see the keystrokes yourself, but external software malicious apps can read back that database and thus read out every text or email you've sent, and more important, every password you've typed. What are hackers targeting? In the banking industry, they are targeting large dollar transactions. In the retail industry, they are targeting large quantities of credit cards. In small businesses or corporations, they are targeting intellectual property. In consumers, they are targeting identity theft. In government, they are targeting secrets and espionage. In healthcare, they are targeting personal health information. In the entertainment industry, there is a cyber revenge, too. There are different recent notable breaches, such as the forensics report revealed that Target was breached because a hacker sent an infected email to Target's third-party HVAC vendor. The infected email contained a keylogger malware, which stole the vendor's login credentials. People familiar with the investigation said the evidence gathered so far revealed that hackers were able to make a significant foray into JP Morgan's computer system. It appeared between 2 and 5 U.S. financial institutions may have been affected. FBI probes hacking incident at JP Morgan. Attack appears to have been caused by malicious computer code. Forensics revealed that keylogging malware was found on employee computer systems. Malware was used to attack the Oregon company's computer systems. 4.5 million patient records were stolen in the Community Health Systems data breach. The Advanced Persistent Threat Group operating in China used highly sophisticated malware to attack the company's computer system. Keylogger malware was used to steal credentials and remotely log in or exfiltrate data. At the time of discovery and analysis, the malware variant Backoff had low to 0% antivirus detection rates, which means that fully updated antivirus engines on fully patched computers could not identify the malware as malicious. In the last 12 months, over 600 million viruses were introduced on the internet. The best antivirus software has about 20 million known virus definitions built into its database. 1.1 million viruses are added each and every day. It takes an antivirus company an average of 28 to 30 days before they can address a known virus it finds. On May 7, 2014, Symantec's Senior Vice President for Information Security, Brian Dye, told the Wall Street Journal that antivirus is dead. He is leading Symantec towards a new approach that focuses on spotting hackers within a system and minimizing damage from them instead of trying to keep them out. 30,000 websites are hacked a day. The majority of these 30,000 sites are legitimate small businesses that are unwittingly distributing malicious code for the cybercriminals. You might be one of them. More than 70% of WordPress installations are vulnerable to hack attacks. That's just the vanilla installations. Every plugin and theme that's installed is also a potential opportunity for a security breach. Your website might be one of them. In the current cyber war, you need secure website hosting and backup. For this, the minimum requirements are at least 57 layers of security protection with weekly scans. Block IP addresses of repeated failed login attempts. Block out countries that you don't do business with. Automatic website backups should be stored for at least 3 weeks. One-click restore capabilities. Auto notification via text and or email for website alerts and status. All websites should have an SSL certificate. If you have an e-commerce website or want to increase conversions and security, consider adding a trust seal to your website. Daily, weekly, or quarterly vulnerability scan options are available and ensure PCI compliance. More information on secure website hosting can be found at petronellahosting.com.